5 biggest wins in Raiders franchise history. These aren't just games, they're moments that shook the NFL. We're diving into the Raiders' most unforgettable victories, the games that shocked opponents, thrilled fans, and cemented their legacy. Get ready to relive the victories that made this franchise legendary. Number 5. Super Bowl 18, Raiders vs. Redskins, 1984. January 22, 1984, Tampa Stadium. The Los Angeles Raiders walked onto the field that night with one mission: domination. And that's exactly what they did. Facing the defending champion Washington Redskins, nobody expected what was coming. The Raiders didn't just win, they destroyed them, 38-9, one of the biggest blowouts in Super Bowl history. From the very start, the Raiders looked unstoppable. Their defense was fierce, their offense sharp, and their energy unmatched. Running back Marcus Allen delivered one of the most iconic plays ever, a 74-yard touchdown run.
Marcus Allen, touchback again. What a day he's had.
Run where he reversed direction and sprinted through defenders like lightning. That single play became a Super Bowl legend. The defense? They completely shut down Washington's record-breaking offense, forcing 5 turnovers and never letting them breathe. By halftime, fans already knew the Raiders were on another level. When the final whistle blew, it wasn't just a victory. It was a statement: the Raiders were kings of the NFL.
The Raiders again scaled the heights of football greatness and stood alone on the summit.
Marcus Allen took home the MVP trophy, and the team lifted their 3rd Super Bowl title. And here's a crazy fact: to this day, that 38-9 score remains one of the largest winning margins in Super Bowl history. Pure Raiders football. Number 4. Raiders vs. Panthers, 2000. December 24, 2000, Christmas Eve in Oakland. While most fans were wrapping gifts, the Raiders were wrapping up the Panthers. What followed was one of the most one-sided games in team history. The Raiders came out firing. Quarterback Rich Gannon was in total control, slicing through Carolina's defense with precision. He threw for multiple touchdowns, connecting again and again with his favorite targets Tim Brown and Jerry Rice. Every drive felt like a highlight reel. By halftime, the score was already out of reach. The Raiders' offensive line gave Gannon all the time he needed, and the defense didn't let the Panthers breathe. Oakland's pass-heavy attack kept pushing, turning every possession into points. The final score, 52-9, said it all. It wasn't just a win, it was domination from start to finish. That game showed how dangerous the Raiders' offense could be when everything clicked. And here's something cool: this victory helped the Raiders secure momentum heading into the playoffs, proving that even at the end of the season, they were still one of the most explosive teams in the league. Number 3. Raiders vs. Titans, 2002. September 29, 2002, the Oakland Raiders faced the Tennessee Titans in Week 4 of the season. The Titans came in strong, but the Raiders came in stronger, and what followed was total domination. From the opening drive, quarterback Rich Gannon was on fire. He threw for over 300 yards and spread the ball all over the field, finding Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, and Charlie Garner with ease. Every possession felt like a statement. The Raiders' offense was clicking perfectly. Their running game wasn't far behind. Charlie Garner exploded through gaps, turning short runs into big plays, keeping the Titans' defense guessing all night. By halftime, the Raiders already had full control. The defense did its part too, forcing turnovers, breaking up passes, and making sure Steve McNair and the Titans never found rhythm. By the end, the scoreboard told the story, 52-25. It wasn't just another win, it was a message to the entire league. The Raiders were back, balanced and dangerous on both sides of the ball. And that season, they rode that same energy all the way to the Super Bowl. Number 2. Raiders vs. Broncos, 2010. October 24, 2010, Denver, Colorado. The Raiders walked into Mile High Stadium and turned it into their playground. What happened that day still stands as one of the most explosive performances in franchise history. From the very first play, the Raiders took over. Running back Darren McFadden was unstoppable, scoring 4 total touchdowns and racking up over 160 yards. Every time he touched the ball, it felt like another highlight waiting to happen. Quarterback Jason Campbell led the offense with confidence, connecting on deep throws and keeping Denver's defense off balance. By the end of the first quarter, the Raiders were already up 24-0, pure domination. The defense joined the party too, forcing turnovers and even scoring themselves. It wasn't just a win, it was a beatdown. When the clock hit 0, the scoreboard read 59-14, the most points the Raiders have ever scored in a single game. That victory didn't just humiliate a rival. It reminded the entire league that when the Raiders catch fire, they can destroy anyone in their path. A record-breaking night, and one fans will never forget. Number 1. Raiders vs Chargers, December 14, 2023, December 14, 2023, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. The Raiders exploded in one of the most dominant games in their history, scoring a franchise record 63 points while defeating the Chargers 63-21. Their quarterback, Aidan O'Connell, threw for touchdown passes and led an offense that was sharp, fast, and unrelenting. By halftime, the Raiders had already built a 4-0 lead. The Chargers hadn't even crossed midfield until the third quarter. Defensively, Vegas forced turnovers and scored themselves. A fumble return and an interception return both went for touchdowns. Special teams and trick plays added to the show, turning what looked like a regular division matchup into a statement win. Final whistle, 6-3-2-1. More than just a win, a declaration. The Raiders showed they could dominate all three phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams.
First down from the 20-yard line, Connell to the end zone, touchdown Raiders!
When everything clicks, this is what it looks like. And that's a look at the Raiders' most unforgettable wins. These games didn't just make history, they defined a franchise. Every touchdown, every play, every victory reminds us why the Raiders are legends of the NFL.